Ferrari Cup, Event 1, Round 1. Time attack on the streets of Dubai. Hello there everybody and welcome back to OpaFed Gaming. I am the OpaFed. Today we're driving a Ferrari F430 Challenge car in our semi-pro special season. We're in a Ferrari Cup in Dubai on the Oraquay Loop. We're doing 5 laps. We started 14th at 22. We started with a rolling start. Now just a quick recap for those who are not quite sure. Time attack, in this case we got 5 laps. Everybody goes out on the track, does their 5 laps, and whoever has the best time wins the race. So your stat, your position on the left hand side of the screen does not really tell you the answer, because we could have a really bad lap in the first lap and be in 20th and still win the race. So we just got to keep rolling, don't worry about it, keep up to the next guy, pass him and keep going, and let's see if we can post a good race number after this first lap, and then we'll see where we're at. Now the best race time is 1:21 by Maria Torres at the moment. So we're going to see where we're going to end up, because our first lap is almost over, right about here. Now okay, there you go. We posted a 119.2. and our next competitor is a 120, well, 119.7 now, so half a second behind us. That's not a very good lead. So we're going to try and improve on our lap time a little bit, because we want to make sure that Saeed, or Evan Kennedy now, who's in number 2, doesn't get a better lap time and then squeezes by us and takes the victory away from the OpaFed. We don't want to see that happen. So as we're ripping through, you got to try and drive as clean as possible, because any kind of chaotic driving where you run into the guardrail or the wall or another car, you know, it's going to drag down your time and you won't beat that lap time. So you got to drive clean. Now another thing you got to worry about, this is Grid Legends, and every once in a while, well, sometimes it happens more than every once in a while, anything can happen. These cars can spin out in front of you, they can lose a tire, they can run into the wall. But that's not the worst of it. The worst of it is when they flip or have a crash. A lot of times they'll take out 1, 2, or maybe 3 cars behind them. You just want to make sure you're not one of them. So keep an eye out for that. Don't tailgate too close, and if you have to, stay a little bit to one side, that maybe you can miss him if he does start spinning. With that in mind, all you can do is hammer down and keep going. Now we've dropped our lap time lead from 119.2 to 116.4. So we're sitting at just over a 3-second lead on the very next car. Now that could possibly be enough to win the race. So we're just going to try and drive as clean as we can. We're in the 3rd lap already. And these laps, he took himself. Well, he's not going to win. He's lost the race. And like I've said before, when you get this close near the end of the race in the 3rd, 4th, or 5th lap, in a 5-lapper, you can't afford to have an accident, because you can't recoup from that. It'll put you back too far in the race and that you can't recoup it. In this particular instance, I could blow the 3rd lap and the 4th lap and the 5th lap, and my 116 from whatever lap that was still stands, so I could still win the race. Somebody has to beat that 116. So now we're in our 4th lap, and we're just going to keep racing and try and stay on the track and drive as clean as we can. Now one thing with the time attack that is not all that great, I find, is that a lot of times, because you're let out on the track at different times, a lot of times you're just racing against the clock. You don't have any competitors. See, the next car is way up there. We'll catch up to him, and that's fine, but there is really no competition other than the clock. So, you know, not my favoriteest, but at least you get to put the pedal to the metal and rip around the tracks and enjoy that. It's a beautiful car to drive. The graphics are fantastic, and I really love this game. Grid Legends is one of my favorites, besides Gran Turismo and a few others. They're a lot of fun to drive. Now as we come around the corner here, we go through the little tunnel, and we're almost finished the 4th lap. So we don't have a lot of time left here. you know, but I don't think we're going to need it. Our 116 is still holding up. The next fastest guy is still sitting at 119.6 or points, might as well say 0.7, 696, 0.7. So, oh, we did post a better lap on that fourth lap. We're down to 114 now. Now nobody's is gonna beat that 114.8. So we've basically got the win in the bag. All we got to do is just finish off this here lap and go collect the winnings. Absolutely awesome. It was a quick little race, you know, a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it, and I hope you enjoyed it too. And it's a lot of fun to drive these kinds of games, so we're gonna keep doing that. So like I said, I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you back at OpenFed Gaming again real soon. And until the next time, you keep on racing, and you've been racing this time with the OpenFed.